You think wolves are gone, erased by time, tamed by civilization, locked inside documentaries and fairy tales, but wolves didn't vanish. They adapted. They learned silence. They learned proximity. Some wolves didn't bow. They didn't fully submit. They didn't trade instinct for comfort. They stepped closer to humans, closer to fire, closer to shelter, and humans mistook proximity for surrender. Today, those wolves don't howl at the moon. They watch from couches, from doorways, from behind quiet eyes. They wear collars. They walk on leashes, but their minds never left the wild. These are not broken dogs, not aggressive mistakes, not failed pets. They are wolves running outdated hardware in a modern world, and that conflict is where the danger lives. What does wolf-like really mean? Wolf-like is not appearance. It is cognition, it is restraint, it is calculation. Wolves do not beg, they observe, they assess, they decide. Wolf-like dogs do not seek approval, they seek stability, they read systems, they test patterns. Emotion is controlled, energy is conserved, reactions are delayed, submission is rare, compliance is conditional, trust is earned slowly. These traits never disappeared. They were simply misunderstood. Why some dogs kept the wolf software? Early humans didn't want love. They wanted survival, strength, endurance. They selected wolves who worked, who pulled, who hunted, who guarded. Affection was irrelevant. Utility was everything. Dogs bred for function kept instinct. Dogs bred for comfort lost it. These breeds were never softened. They were refined. What survived wasn't aggression. It was intelligence, autonomy, memory. The wolf code remained intact. Alaskan, Malamute, the Arctic shadow. Malamutes don't obey blindly. They calculate cost. Energy matters. Purpose matters. They were bred for distance, cold, silence, team survival. They follow leaders who prove value, not authority. They ignore commands that feel pointless, because wasting energy means death. They don't seek praise, they seek alignment. This isn't stubbornness, it's survival logic. That logic never left them. Siberian Husky, the escape artist. Huskies are not loyal to location, they are loyal to movement. Stillness equals danger. Motion equals life. They roam because wolves roam. Borders mean nothing to them. Recall feels unnatural. Containment feels threatening. They don't run from owners. They run toward opportunity. Huskies don't anchor emotionally. They flow, just like their ancestors. Czechoslovakian, wolf dog, almost no filter. This breed never fully crossed the line. Genetics still echo loudly. They don't bark unnecessarily. Noise attracts danger. They bond narrowly, deeply, exclusively. Strangers are not friends. They are variables. Training is slow. Trust is slower. You don't own this dog. You coexist. Anything else fails. Sarloos, wolf dog, fear over aggression. Wolves avoid conflict. So do Sarloos dogs. They flee before they fight, always. This isn't weakness, it's intelligence. They scan environments constantly. Escape routes first. Obedience feels unnatural. Independence feels safe. Fear is not pathology here. It is survival awareness. Humans mislabel it as shyness. Akita Inu, the silent enforcer. Akitas do not perform. They observe. They don't bark to announce. They act when required. Their loyalty is selective. Their affection is private. They don't seek validation. They measure respect. Territory matters deeply. Hierarchy matters constantly. This isn't dominance. It's pack logic. Akitas remember everything. Shiba Inu, the small wolf. Size does not remove instinct. It concentrates it. Shibas set boundaries early and defend them. They don't submit emotionally. They negotiate space. Recall is optional. Autonomy is not. They tolerate humans. They don't need them. That independence unsettles people. It shouldn't. Basenji, the barkless survivor. Barking reveals location. Wolves know this. Basenjis kept silence. They groom themselves. They self-entertain. They self-regulate. Human attention is optional. They hunt mentally, even at rest. This is ancient behavior, not training failure. Domestication barely touched them. How these dogs show loyalty. They don't cling, they don't beg, they position themselves strategically, they monitor silently. Protection appears when needed, not constantly. They don't smother, they commit. Their loyalty is quiet, long-term, situational, exactly like wolves. Why they are difficult pets. They need structure, not softness. They need work, not boredom. Without outlets, instinct turns inward, or destructive. This is captivity stress, not bad temperament. Wolves rot in cages. So do these dogs. Pack dynamics in the home. They reassess hierarchy daily, constantly. They read confidence instantly, hesitation too. Leadership is not yelling, it's consistency. Weak signals confuse them. Confusion creates tension. They don't want control, they want clarity. Training doesn't work the same. Force creates resistance. Repetition creates boredom. Logic creates cooperation. Trust creates alignment. You don't command wolves, you convince them. Training is dialogue here, not instruction. Miss that and fail. Why they escape so often? They are not escaping, they are mapping. Territory equals safety. Movement equals knowledge. Confinement triggers panic. Stillness feels like death to a wolf brain. Emotional intelligence. They read breath, posture, energy shifts. Instability alarms them immediately. That's why weak leadership gets challenged. Not aggression, correction. Aggression versus control. They are not aggressive. They are armed instincts without outlets. Give purpose, give work. The calm returns. Why they don't suit everyone. They need effort, time, consistency. They punish laziness, expose insecurity. They are not accessories. They are responsibility. Dogs that failed domestication. They didn't fail humans. Humans failed expectations. We wanted obedience. We kept thinkers. That contradiction remains. The wolf still watches. That distant stare. That ignored command. It's not defiance. It's memory. Ancestry doesn't vanish. It waits. Not all dogs were meant to dissolve into human lives. Some were meant to stand beside them. Civilization didn't erase the wolf. It only asked it to wait. And some wolves waited quietly. Through generations, through breeding, through collars and commands. They learned to live indoors, but they never learned to stop watching. When a husky stares into nothing, it's not boredom, it's scanning. When an Akita ignores your call, it's not disrespect, it's prioritization. When a Malamute refuses a command, it's not stubbornness, it's cost analysis. These dogs don't fail obedience, they reject blind obedience. They ask questions humans forgot how to answer. Why should I follow? Is this safe? Does this make sense? And when those answers are missing, they don't comply. They wait. That waiting unnerves people because it reminds us that control was never guaranteed. The tragedy isn't that wolves still exist in dogs. The tragedy is that we keep placing wolves into lives designed for toys. We wanted decoration. We kept thinkers. So before you adopt one of these breeds, ask yourself something honest. Do you want a dog that obeys or a mind that evaluates you back? Because some dogs were never meant to melt into human affection. They were meant to share territory, not surrender it. And if you earn their trust, not through force, not through dominance, but through consistency and respect, they don't leave. They stand quietly beside you, not as pets, not as servants, but as something far older. If you've lived with a wolf-like dog, you already understand this truth. Like this video, subscribe for real animal psychology. Comment below. Which breed do you think is the most wolf-like? Because some dogs were never meant to be owned. They were meant to be understood.